If I told you that I had a client say to me, as she was on my table waiting for me to start treatment, that my massage would do nothing for her, she didn't believe in it, it was a waste of her time and money and useless, would you believe me? Well, picture it. It's the fall of 2001. I am months into my new job, my first job as an RMT, and I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm eager to prove myself. I want to fix and help everybody that walks through the door. And it's almost as if I feel like I can solve the world's problems with these two hands. But it doesn't work like that. The client was referred to me by my chiropractor that I worked for, which is customary, it happens. It's a perfect marriage, chiropractic and massage. I am very, very grateful for all that I learned working in that clinic, and we helped a lot of people get better faster and more efficiently working together. So there's a plug for chiro. Anyway, I digress. The client was referred to me, and I never knew that she had misgivings prior. She certainly didn't say that to me before our session going in, and it kind of caught me off guard, to be honest. I was not expecting to hear that, and I started wondering, how am I going to handle this? What do I do? Well, I chose to sell her on it. Yes, so not only was she subjected to my massage therapy that was useless, but she also had to listen to me sell it for the half hour that we were together. I'm kind of grateful that it wasn't longer than that. I'm sure she was grateful too. At the end of it, she left. She mumbled something about having to pay and said it didn't help and she didn't feel anything, and that was that. I never saw her again, and I'm not certain that she ever did come back to the clinic at all. But I thought about it off and on through the years, and it never really left me because it was just very strange. But I always think of things as a learning opportunity. As much as I'd love to say at the end that, oh, she loved it and she became a huge fan and she still sees me to this day and I changed her life with my treatments, she didn't. I'm hoping, I do hope actually, that she did end up finding a practitioner that she really enjoyed and that was a better match for her, and that she ended up loving it and she doesn't have neck pain anymore and she's happy and living her best life. I'm hoping that. I'm, always looking for the silver lining. But it did teach me that even though we do gain consent, we have the client sign a consent form and we talk to them about treatment and the areas that we're going to work on, and if necessary, gain their verbal permission for those areas. And we talk them through it as a courtesy so that they can feel, like they know what to expect. All of those things, make for good client relations. But I think if I were to see her again and it was me now, I probably would have encouraged her to maybe end the session and think about it a little further. I don't think entering into a session with that mindset is really going to do anything. So are we looking at like a self-fulfilling prophecy, or maybe the placebo effect at work? There's plenty of research on that. But, how could it do anything for her if she already had it in her mind that it wouldn't? That's fair, I think. So I think that everyone's got the right to refuse treatment, because they do. And even though people are well-meaning when they refer clients to us, I think we always need to be mindful of where the client's at the time. And I don't think that it was her time to get a massage. So, like I said, I'd like to have a better, ending for this, where she loved it, but the ending, I guess, turned out pretty well because it meant that I gained some depth and experience, which we all need in this line of work, in any line of work, really. And so, not a waste of time at all, at least not for me. So, anyway, thought that I would share that because, nobody should ever be pushed into doing something that they're not prepared to do or not willing to do, because then it will come true. They won't get anything out of it, and nobody wins. So thank you very, very much for listening. I do appreciate your presence here, and I will see you in the next video.